Day of healing events are going on across the country right now. This weekend marks 400 years since the first slaves arrived in Colonial America. Today, some descendants are looking back at the pain of the past, and ABC's Zachary Quiche has what they found.
The roots of Wanda Tucker's family are deep within the soil of this ancient cemetery in Hampton, Virginia, the final resting place of those descended from some of America's first enslaved Africans.
I just believe the presence of my ancestors are with us. And that also contributes to the sacredness of the space for me.
Her family believes William Tucker, the first African baby to be baptized in America, is their ancestor. They gathered to celebrate and honor that legacy along with all Africans who lived and died during America's 246 years of slavery. The Tuckers recently conducted a scan of their family cemetery only to make an unexpected discovery. The scan found more than 100 other African Americans buried right here at this cemetery. What we don't know is if William Tucker is here, and if so, where.
We didn't see a headstone or marker for that particular person, so we took it to the state archaeologist for examination, and that caused us to dig deeper.
In nearby Jamestown, researchers have discovered what appears to be the home of the first African ever to be documented in colonial North America, Angelo, also known as Angela. This team is searching for clues on the life that Angela may have led as a slave. Early documents reveal she's the only African known by name who got off an early slave ship called the Treasurer.
Archaeology is the buried truth. You can't argue with a forensic crime scene.
The Tucker family still faces challenges of their own as they try to share their story. They made the connection to William Tucker through an oral historian and can only trace their lineage back to the early 1800s. Is there any debate about your family's role in American history?
There are those who say that our story is not authentic, it's not real, and it's not true. But I have to argue this. They have not proven otherwise.
Zachary, I'm just curious to hear what were your personal impressions covering this story?
Well, it was emotional. I mean, certainly the gravity of that place, of that cemetery. The Tucker family cemetery is just a quarter-mile away from the old plantation where many of these people were enslaved. And so there's some weight there. I kept on asking Wanda, what do I feel? Why do I feel like that? And she kept on saying, that's the fire in your bones. And so that's one part of it. The other part of it is that this is a part of history that we don't learn much about in textbooks, that we haven't heard. And I think certainly that's a disservice to African Americans trying to find where they're from and their family's history, but also as a country, as we try to grow together and move forward together.
This is part of our history. We've got to look at it squarely and reckon with it.
That's right.
Zachary Quiche,
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
your reporting.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.